What's up, everyone? It's Wacko. Welcome you to week 11 of PWO low tier. We got 3 weeks left, and by 3 weeks, I mean after this week, then we have 2 weeks. So, 2 weeks left after this game. We're playing Hayden and Kronos. This week, we're up against T4U, so quite the gauntlet ahead, I believe. I think all three of these guys are doing pretty well, so especially after playing Terry, I think last week, it's a little bit rough looking. So this week we're up against T4U. On his side, he has the Vikavolt, Doug Trio, Dublade, Tyrantrum, Mr. Rhyme, and Persian, which is not at all what I was expecting. He actually had like Pheasantipity and Umbreon on his team, which he didn't bring either of. I guess I could have expected him to not bring Umbreon, but Umbreon would have been really good against like Jug and Sandy Shocks, I think. So I thought there could have been a chance that he could have brought it for those, because I think, looking at this team, I think Jug like really goes in if I were to bring it. But I actually opted to bring Hatterene, running a Life Orb Trick Room set, Dazzling Gleam, Draining Kiss, Psyshock, and Trick Room. My Beedrill is fast enough to outspeed a Scarf Adamant Blaziken, I believe. I don't remember because I prepped for this like I don't know, like a week ago. But I'm running the Poison Jab, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Protect. Protect is for Fake Out Persian, or like if I think he might be like Scarf Doug Trio, I can scout what it goes for. Alright, in general, I can just like scout for things, because this team is a little bit annoying. And yeah, Blastoise is running the Scald, Flip Turn, Toxic, and Rapid Spin. Toxic was for Mantine, which he didn't bring. I think he had 12 Mons on his team, so there was a lot to prep for, and some of it I really just couldn't prep for it all, and I'm like, well, if you can't touch this guy, then click Toxic, I guess. I'm also running Rocky Helmet. Also running Rocky Helmet on Chesnaught, no, it's not Rocky Helmet Chesnaught. I think it was Koba. Yeah, I'm running Koba Berry with Body Press, Knockoff, Spikes, and Synthesis, I think, or Leech Seed, I don't know. The idea with the Chesnaught is to eat a hit from either Tyrantrum, Doublade, or Doug Trio, knock those guys off, or like Body Press them, kill them, get rid of the Violite. That was kind of the purpose of it. And I guess I can tank like Persian if needed be. But a lot of his mons get Aerial Ace, so I figured I might as well try to not die. I don't think most of them could kill me with an Aerial Ace, but if Koba Berry can save me from like getting chipped down too much and then also live an Aerial Ace, then props to that. My 5th mon is going to be Caporaja, running the Heavy Metal Heavy Slam, Heat Crash, Supercell Slam, and Earthquake, I think, or Knockoff, I don't even fucking remember. And I think my berry is Chople or Shuka. I don't even remember. No, I'm Shed Shell for Doug Trio, that's what I was. My last mon is Unpheasant, which is unfortunate that they didn't bring Pheasantipity, because we could have the pheasant game. But no, I ended up bringing mine over him bringing his, which is crazy, because his was around 1 pick. Mine was just like a fun 1-point mon I picked up that I think is actually pretty good. Running Choice Band this week with Brave Bird, Night Slash, U-Turn, and Quick Attack. Basically, if he doesn't bring Doublade, which I didn't think he would, because of Sandy Shocks and Jugulus, that Brave Bird just kind of nukes everything. And I can pivot around on things. Also a ground immunity, so if I have to switch out on Doug Trio, I can. I can delete Vikavolt, because I do kind of struggle to like kill Vikavolt, but I can one-shot it with Brave Bird here. So getting into the game, I'm going to lead with Beedrill. It was really safe because I'm running Protect, so I was expecting Fake Out from Persian, but no, he just goes for Double Edge, which makes me think he's Scarf, but because he's Scarf, I can actually just live double edge, no problem, and I can kill him with knockoff. I wasn't really trying to kill him there. I kind of thought he might live, but either way, like a knockoff into knockoff would have killed him, because then I would have been faster, unless they had quick attack. But I don't know if Persian even gets quick attack. I probably would have scouted for it though. So he's gonna bring in Doublade, which I think is a very easy Shadow Sneak for him. He's gonna take some Helmet Chip. I'm gonna flip turn into Chesnaught. I thought he'd switch out on the Scald, but yeah, I guess Chestnaught's gonna get poisoned, which is whatever. I'm gonna knock off the Vikavolt. Vikavolt actually took quite a bit from that. He wasn't very bulky, apparently. I guess he was running some speed. Speaking of not bulky, Unpheasant just does not take that very well. And then I do about 3% with U-turn to Doublade. Gonna bring back in Blastoise, just gonna Scald. Luckily I get the burn as he clicks Toxic. And at this point, I go for flip turn again. I can go back into Unpheasant because I think at this point, I can just kind of kill him. Excuse me. I end up getting kind of a cough in the last couple days. I don't really know what was up with that. But yeah, he gets off a Toxic and survives. And Blastoise is going to steal a kill from Unpheasant, unfortunately. He's going to go Dugtrio now, which I think is interesting. I guess it makes sense because everything else would have died or taken a lot of chip, and I don't know if he wants to take a lot of chip on Tyrantrum. He's going to miss Stone Edge, unfortunately, and Brave Bird will knock out the Dugtrio, so Unpheasant does get its KO this game. He's going to bring in Vikavolt as I bring in Beedrill. U-turn is going to kill Vikavolt. I really should have probably went for the Poison Jab there, but I wasn't sure if I was going to kill because I figured he could have some bulk, but I didn't know exactly how much, and it was kind of a roll for me to kill. He will T-Bolt my Copperajah, and unfortunately my Copperajah was slower. I don't remember running that much speed on Copper, but yeah, he is going to end up getting up his webs, which really sucks for me, actually. But it's kind of hard to bring in, like, Blastoise there. Honestly, I probably could have sacked Blastoise and then went Hatterene or something, but yeah, I'm going to bring in Beedrill. I actually outspeed him either way, so I'm going to U-turn. Gonna go Hatterene. I feel like Hatterene here threatens everything that he has left. He's gonna go into the Mr. Rhyme, which does a lot of damage with the Shadow Ball. I'm gonna Draining Kiss, because to me, Draining Kiss was supposed to be able to heal me back enough to live another Shadow Ball after Life Orb, but he's actually Assault Vest. And I'm gonna end up dying here, which is actually okay, because now I can bring in Chesnaught, and I have perfect coverage for his team. I can quick knock off. And at this point, he brings in Tyrantrum. There's 2 turns of Trick Room, and I'm going to be able to Body Press. Doesn't kill him, and he's going to Scale Shot, which is interesting because Trick Room is up. But I suppose he could have gone for me to throw. But yeah, at this point, yeah, I just kill him with Knockoff. And that'll be GG's. So yeah, the Trick Room ended up helping my Chesnaught because he set up... Well, the webs didn't really matter that much, but I suppose the webs might have done something for me, but yeah, Chestnaught's going to claim the last kill, and we were going to move on to week 12 next week. I think we're facing Kronos first, not Caden, I don't know. Kronos is Australian, so hopefully scheduling isn't a pain in the ass. Either way, if I was going to play Caden, I just know that he was going to ask for Sunday anyways, so I guess I know what to expect with scheduling. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think we're 8-3. Really think we should have been like 10-1, but hey, what can you do about it? I threw against Terry, I threw against Spectre, so hopefully no more throwing, but we should be locked for playoffs regardless. I'm not really worried about that. At this point, I'm just kind of throwing my mons out here, because I feel like this pace... I did not spend a long time building this team. I think I put 5 mons on there, and I was like, wow, the rest of my team kind of sucks here. I guess I'll bring on Pheasant. Because it's like, I don't want to bring Cosmo and get set up on. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.